Hey guys, today is day 2 of our crafty 12 days of Christmas, and I am bringing you the cutest gift tag topper, bottle topper, and ornament all in one. This is our second day of our beautiful 12 days of crafty Christmas, and I am bringing you this stunning ornament that is so sweet and cute and easy to create. Use up your scrap paper to create this as well. This is so much fun. And if you have one half sheet of paper, you can easily create it. All the supplies and measurements for this are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Go ahead, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let's go ahead and jump in right now to create this sweet ornament. Okay, my sisters, we're going to take this adorable collection of tiny little pieces of the Oh Holy Night Designer Series paper, and we're going to transform them into this adorable wreath. Yes, we are. So I grabbed this collection specifically along with my tear tape, and we're going to do this. You need a good bone folder. So I have these made when our team does amazing events and promotions. It's really fun. So here we just take our Stampin' Up bone folder. You can see it's the Stampin' Up one, and we're going to roll. And we're going to roll. What we're going to end up doing is modifying the fibers to these cards. So to these here. And yes, they're double-sided. So that's going to be a big thing here for us. We're going to end up rolling it just like so. So you're going to see it's really important to make this without tearing it or having it become stiff. You're going to want to just kind of modify the fibers on each piece. So I'm going to go through that really quickly, and we're going to have some fun. Then we're going to take one piece of tear tape, and we're going to place it just like so, going down the edge and tearing it. That's very stressful to some people. Tear tape can be stressful because it tears, and people don't like that rough edge that you'll see right there. But it's super easy to use, and you might have noticed I did run my bone folder over it. I have this edge. I'm going to roll whatever didn't roll over. And we're going to create these tiny little tubes of happiness. That's what we're going to do, my friends. Tiny tubes of happiness right there. And I really want to get them so that they're nice and tight on the bottom. So let's go ahead and make those right now. You can see all the supplies and all the measurements for this on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. And this is one of my favorite ornament, but this is a great bottle topper. This is a great gift tag. This is a great gift into itself, like an ornament exchange. Everybody's participating in those nowadays. They're so easy and a much more affordable way to do a gift exchange. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, my sisters, we are almost finished, and I've been playing with this as I go. Yes, I have. This is going to be one of those moments where your OCD might drive you nuts. So you see how this separated. It is a little bit more challenging, especially since I've chosen a more smaller square to work with. You can even go smaller than this. This will make a considerable sized ornament or tag. You guys choose how you want to use it. I would use it as both, quite honestly. This is, again, a stunning topper to like a bottle. So if you get somebody, I didn't even curly cue that one. So you want to go in and really modify, and you want to get down into that corner. So we're going to get into here and kind of do the bend there. Now, I screwed up by not doing that there. Of course I did, right? So I'm going to take you up close and personal. We have this part here. You've turned, turn, turn, and you really want to get it into the corner. Even if you do, there's a good chance it's going to open up on the end. But don't worry. Nobody's going to see that happy little ending. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Don't repeat that one. Anyway, that was a good one. Look at the bottom. That's kind of a miracle. That's what I think. And so we're going to do it one more time. I just thought I would show you. Again, all the supplies for this and the measurements are on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. And if you haven't already, subscribe and hit, oh, crackers, I just did it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to do the one side that's not gluey. Another thing I tend to do, because I have some nerve damage in my hand, and I drop things. So I put my finger on glue. This is such a strong glue. This was literally designed for a 3D item. So creating like boxes and ornaments just like this. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna kind of fold it at the corner and do a lift right to the corner there. And then we're gonna wrap it around. I'm a little stressed out again that it's not, and see, that one's not as pretty. Again, nobody's going to judge. This would be a really fun one if you wanna make like fingernails. Okay, so we're gonna take the deckled circles die and we're gonna die cut this in two of our neutral here. Now the white in here of the stars is super bright, but we have vanilla inside of the brown. You have a lot of flexibility with even a light blue that is incorporated with this designer series paper, and that would be the, I'm just double checking here, boho blue. And I think because I really like a stark contrast, we're gonna go with white. And then we're also gonna grab some beautiful ribbon to incorporate on this project. So let's go do that real quickly. Okay, my friends, so I grabbed these two deckled circles dies. Again, all the measurements and supplies. I also grabbed the gold and silver trim combo pack. This is an online exclusive and it is so sparkly, but I want the gold. Why? I love the blue and the rich warm that you see here incorporated. And I just think gold will look a little bit better. Then we're going to be incorporating the Night Divine bundle. So this gorgeous bundle comes to you with this beautiful nativity scene that you can see inside. And we're going to be incorporating the, I think either one of, actually a lot of these will work. The Lord is my shepherd. I love all of it. So if I were to do just the lambs and the cattle and all that, and maybe cut off him so he's by himself, that would be a great one. For the Lord is my shepherd, but I'm going to do Oh Holy Night or the stars are shining brightly. How do I pick? How do I pick? Doesn't matter. I'm going to figure it out because as I go, I'm just going to own it. I'm just going to own it. Also, when we have these, we're going to come in and we're just going to kind of squish the bottom down. We don't want it super flat because I want this to be a fluffy tag. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of squish it down a little bit. You're going to need your silicone craft sheet and we are going to use a little bit more of hot glue. This is day 2 of our, day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. And so you can see the full tutorial and how you can also win. There's an opportunity to win a brand new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which is about $130 value. So I would love to send that to you. You can see all of the details on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. No purchase necessary, which is really cool. So you can find that out. And we're going to use a regular hot glue gun, but I put one on my blog that I've already ordered for myself, and it is a cordless one. You are going to thank me when you see it. I love it because I teach classes and I craft and I hate cords. They're always in my way. Always in my way. And it could be that I'm always, and as you saw me designing, I skitter forward and I don't always focus and think, and that chaos just like sent me over the edge, my friends. I like things lined up. I am not OCD, but I'm totally OCD. I'm just saying just a little bit. Okay, so if you were to want, you can actually wait to write on the back, but this would be a great time to actually write an inscription to somebody if you were making it specifically for them. I'm also going to be die cutting just the nativity scene here in basic black cardstock, and we're going to be stamping the Oh Holy Night in Night of Navy. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, I adore the font on this. Isn't it stunning? Just stunning. I love it so much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the back piece. I always, when I die cut from the top going down. It leaves a slight lip that will go on the bottom. So we're going to flip this upside down like you see here. We're going to grab that stunning gold trim. I mean, it comes in a 2-pack with gold and silver. Can it go wrong? Not really, not in my opinion. I like to use one specific pair of snips anytime I am using a ribbon of any time, and we call them our ribbon shears. So I mark mine with a red ribbon. This is an old retired Stampin' Up ribbon, but I love that red ribbon. It makes sure that people stop to think before they do. Always a key. Then we're going to grab a silicone craft sheet, one of my must-haves for crafting, my friends. Must have. Okay, so I'm spilling. And the reason I use this is actually it takes and transfers the heat from damaging your surface. It protects your surface as well. It's going to boom, boom, boom. And of course I dropped my hot glue gun because I'm getting skittery for you. There you go. You're welcome. We're going to go down here and down here. This is going to create for us a nice, I'm going to use the tips of my acrylics because I'm getting them done tomorrow. Who cares? Okay, so we have this now, and this here, I would move it so that it is the center of where I want it to be. And I also, this is a weird tip for you guys, but I use the grid paper behind me. I'm going to set this so that it kind of sits across the top, and repeat after me. Hot glue is hot. You are going to damage your hands if you are not careful. And then always have extra hot glue stick around you while you were doing it. So I'm going to come in and kind of go down. I use a tile coaster in my crafting so that I don't have to worry too much about that. And I'm placing one just so that it's right at the top. And then I'm going to kind of build two around that immediately. And I see it kind of didn't go up, but the center is covered, and I'm okay with that. Be careful because acrylic nails can melt. I know that was kind of if my stylist sees me, Claudia's going to give me a good scolding. She's always like, you're hard on your hands. I'm like, I'm really not. I make my kids do 90% of the dishes. But then again, you will find me crocheting all the time, cleaning, crafting, lifting things. Sure, why not? So I don't know how hard I am actually on my hands, but who knows, right? Who knows, my friends? And once you own it, you're owning it. Like, you guys, this is, I think I'm going to end up using this for a ornament exchange that I have coming up with my yarn ladies, and putting it on a sweet little, like, sparkling cider would be a fun way to kind of incorporate that. And this is not center. I'm kind of horrified by that, but this is a very forgiving craft. Forgiving. Much like myself about everything. My weight, my life, whatever. Okay, we're going to tuck another one in here and a little bit there. My studio is really cold. It was like 20, high of 26 today. And that is an adjustment for us native Californians now as Hoosiers. And so we were a little burr saka-laka baby. And I see that that's just kind of there. I think I'm going to make another one just because I don't like any white appearing. And it's such an easy thing to do. When I do this, I will make several of these so that they are ready to go. And I'm trying to make sure with my hip that they don't do. So this was actually easier for me to apply the adhesive down first and then to bone fold it and curl it. So there is that here. Boom, boom, boom. And because I sometimes can be OCD, I did find myself snipping. And I think of my friend Pam every time I do that. She's so funny. She's like that. She gets really stressed with like fringy things. And so I'm always like, it's not that bad. And then I find myself thinking, oh, it is that bad. Ooh, did you see? I caught myself. You guys, I'm silly. Okay, we're just going to do like so. And I will make a ton of these. These are something that you can sit like while your family is watching TV and create a bunch of these here. And this is really fun as if you guys do a neighborhood blessing. Like they do Halloween boo boxes, but I could see myself doing some of these as a little gift for some of my neighbors. We have a couple of new neighbors in the area, and I might just pop over. I've met them briefly, but this is a great opportunity to just extend some kindness that maybe was or wasn't extended to me by different people. So you always want to do better or do as well as somebody else showed you some love. Right there. Hold it down. Check. It's hot. Remember, it's hot. You're going to end up with it on your finger, my friends. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the Oh Holy Night and we're going to give it... So my studio is pretty chilly. So hot glue will set faster when it is chilly. So this is where, again, we're going to line it up. We're going to place that old holy night down and watch your fingers. See how it's on the end of my finger? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Awesome. Then I would take a little sponge. Let me grab my little dauber. Okay, so I actually am just going to grab a sponge because I have one right here for my Daffodil Delight. And I'm going to take it and dab the corners and just come in underneath and give it a nice little glow right here. Right there. So easy. Just on the bottom half right there. Right? And then you can use a lot of different adhesives. You could use our dimensionals. You could use a lot. But I'm actually just going to apply this down with some of the hot glue. Just because it's right here. And watch your fingers. Less is more. I think the major mistake most people have with using hot glue is that they use too much. And it seeps out and it hurts them. Right there. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. What an easy project, my friends. So easy, so much fun. And anything that would have seeped out to my surface, that could damage your surface. That's why I always craft with a craft mat. And Stampin' Up! Has this gorgeous new craft mat coming out that you guys are going to want to get your hands on. I get to pre-order it here in the next couple of days, and I'm super excited. Okay, so you can also take our Jazzy, spice it up. Ooh, there's a little bit of... here is a little die cut that I want to get that out of. Ooh, that even made it better. And there's a little one here behind the nativity. I'm going to leave that one. Forget it. Forget about it. Then we're just going to jazz up the nativity scene. Oh, I love the little swirls in her hair and the little baby in her arm. Lay the babe in a manger. Do you guys have a Christmas song that's your favorite? One of the ones that is mine is Mary Did You Know? I always think about that as a mom, like, wow, so impactful, right? And this is how it came out. Now, this is a great tag topper because it's loose. It can go onto something and position to hold it super well. Please, anytime you give this to somebody, sign your name on the bottom and date it, and put a little caring note. You could have stamped it beforehand with a coordinating stamp. For example, the stars are brightly shining would be beautiful back here. I'm going to write a little note to some friends and boo them with this. I think my friend Miss Kay will probably get one. She was one of the most amazing people to welcome us here in town when we moved here. And I might throw it on a little bubbly for her and leave it at her doorstep because we all love Miss Kay. Okay, my friends, we have the cutest. Look at that! It came together so easy peasy lemon squeezy, yet it's so sweet and sparkly. You could easily jazz this up with our adhesive back rhinestones and different embellishments. You can keep adding more and more, but I kind of like the simple elegance of it. Throwing it on top of a bottle or adding it to your gift wrap is a wonderful way to take this cute ornament and jazz it up. I actually have the sweetest little blush tinsel Christmas tree in my studio right now, so I'm going to make sure I add this to it. I just think it's so cute. I'm going to make some more to give away. This is the season to brighten people's lives. They're busy, they're hurried, and a little act of kindness is the way to go. It's a guaranteed way to make somebody smile and feel special. So thank you for joining me. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit that bell, and make sure you catch these upcoming videos because I know you're going to love this 12 days of Christmas. And don't forget, yes, you might win a Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. See how to play and enter right away. I want to get one to you. There is amazing opportunities right on my blog for some great gifts. I love how cute this came out. So easy, and make sure you sign it and date it because that's going to be where they open it every year and think of you and your act of kindness. Thanks for joining me today. What's your favorite aspect of this card, of this gift? Let me know. It's a great ornament, tag topper, present topper, gift tag, all in one. Thank you for joining us. God bless. And let me know what you would like to see me create next.